Hi and welcome to this new video by Parlor.com. Today I want to talk about 3-card spreads and why they're so powerful and how you can build your own and give you, I'll see how I feel about it, but probably 6 to 8 examples of 3-card spreads. So obviously if you're here, you know a little bit about tarot and you probably know about one of the staples, of tarot reading that everybody learns when they pick up their first deck, which is past, present, future. Obviously, this works every time. You can apply it to specific topics, so you can apply it to a specific relationship and look at the past, present, and future of this relationship. The way it works and why it's interesting is that, for instance, when you look at the past, you get information on what is still active and what is still influencing the present and where you're headed so that you can also make changes if needed. Now, this staple can be adapted, like I said, to different topics, and it can be slightly changed. So, for instance, you can look at the past, the present, and the advice for the future. For instance, if you're not sure what to do with a partner, if you don't know how to move forward with a relationship, and if you don't necessarily want a prediction about the future because you're not in a great place and you want to see where you've been, where you are, and what you should consider next, which is more of an advice than a hard prediction. So you can always kind of play with those 3-card spreads and make them your own and have them serve you. They don't need to stay static. So here are a few 3-card spreads that I really like to do. They don't really have names, so I'm just going to go over them. So one spread that I like to do is when I need clarity over a situation. I will take 3 cards for that situation. The first card is going to represent the situation itself and tell me more about the essence of the situation. Then the second card is going to be an action. What I need to do, where I need to be proactive in regards to this situation. And finally, the third card is going to be my prediction when it comes to this situation. So what's going to happen? So card number 1, the situation itself and what I need to know about it. Card number 2, what action I need to take in regard to the situation. Card number 3, my prediction, what's going to happen next. Another 3-card spread I like to do is when I have a goal, when I have something in mind and I'm not sure how to get there. I'm going to take 3 cards, and the first one is going to be about me and where I stand right now. So it's kind of a present card. The second card is going to show my goal and what it really truly means to me, what I need to know about this specific goal. And the third one is going to be how to get there, what I need to do to get there. It's very interesting because I'm not actually reading the cards, but oh my God, I could read those 3 cards in regards to a goal and how to achieve it. So once again, me presently, where I stand, kind of my situation, my actual goal and what it means to me, what I can know about it, and how to get there, what I need to do to get to my goal. I really love this spread. It's super inspiring, super easy to do, and it brings a lot of inspiration. And I do have another video about how to make a choice between 2 or multiple options that goes really in depth, but if I just want to have a quick look, this 3-card spread is super helpful, and you can do it several times in a row if you have several options. So I will take 3 cards. Card 1 is going to be my option. So option 1, option 2, whatever it is. Option 1, the pro of this option and the con of this option. This is not a good option, by the way, clearly, but this is how it would work. The actual choice 1 or choice B or whatever it is, so it could be leaving a relationship, leaving a job, buying a new house, whatever it is. And then you have your pro, what actually, what is actually positive about this option, and the con, what is not serving you about this option. Then you can weigh it all and decide if this is a good way for you to go. In this case, obviously, absolutely not. Then there's the body, mind, and soul, which can be done in different ways. Some people do mind, soul, body. It doesn't matter. I actually do body, mind, soul because I go from like down to up. So body, mind, soul. And what does that even mean? What does that even mean, right? Body, mind, soul, right? To me, the way I read that is what my body needs to tell me right now, or what I need to know about my body, what I need for my mind, what I need to know about my mind, and the same for my soul. So it could be, that I need some rest, that I need to do some soul searching, that I need to take some action, maybe I need to work out, maybe, it can be so many things. So let's have a look at how this actually works. So, body would be card number 1. Mind, 10 of Wands. And soul, who do we have here? Knight of Pentacles. Okay. We could spend a whole video on this, body, mind, soul. But you can really dive deep into what your body is trying to tell you here. Actually, my body is really doing great right now. I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing. I'm working out a lot. I'm taking care of myself. I'm in control. This is great. I take a lot of action, but I also know when to rest. Feeling really good about this card. Mind, definitely a little bit of overwhelmment here. I can see my soul is very aligned. There's a lot of good things coming to me through my soul, through my spiritual path. So everything is looking pretty good except for my mind, which is currently overwhelmed. And that would be my advice and my focus now from this reading. A little 3-card reading you can do for a relationship or a specific person. Super simple. 3 cards, obviously. You take 3 cards, and the first one is you, because you're always the most important thing in anything. Okay, so the first card is you, and like who you are in this relationship, what you bring to the table, like what is your vibe, what is your role in this relationship. The second card is gonna be your partner, so doesn't matter who your partner is or a specific person. If it's something that you're working towards and you're not yet together, you can totally read the same way. So this would be your partner or your specific person, what you need to know about them in the situation, what they actually bring to the table and all of that. And this would be your outcome. This would be an actually very positive love reading. So you, your partner, the outcome for this relationship. And finally, something that works really well with 3 cards is when you want to read for the day or maybe the week. I like to do readings for the week more than I like for the day, but that's just me. It works the same way. So obviously you take 3 cards and you set your intention. Don't look at the cards and then decide, oh, it's for the week, it's not for the day. Set your intention that it's for today or that it's for the week or even for the month. Could be for the month. So here are 2 simple options. Card number 1 is for love and relationships. Card number 2 is for work. And card number 3 is for your spirit. So love and relationships, work, actions, and your spirit. So how do you feel, how you connected, how you aligned, all of that. And the goal of all of that is that you can prepare and that you can realign if needed. If some of the cards are a little bit more problematic, well, you can still take action and you can still realign yourself. You can still make sure that you don't fall for a trap of your own creation sometimes, with just bad mood or, like a bad start in the day. Again, can work for a day, can work for a week, can work for a month, depends on the intention that you set. And then something that's a little bit more fluid for a day or a week or a month that I like doing, like I really do like this reading and I do it a lot. Sometimes I do it on my social media and I just share it because it might speak to people out there. And it's really more about vibes and energy. So the first card is actually the vibe of the day, like the energy, like the main energy at play for today. What is the vibe of today? What is the focus? What is your focus for the day? Which is going to be a focus in which the cards actually invite you to focus on, because that's going to be productive. And then the advice for the day. So this would be this is going to be a great reading. I'm actually going to share this later on social because this is great. So it's not a prediction kind of spread. It's more energy, vibration, inspiration spread, guidance spread, which I really do enjoy because it's less rigid. So it's very inspiring, and it leaves you a lot of flexibility and a lot of freedom to act and to be inspired, but without being just stuck in a, oh shit, this is today kind of vibe. So yeah, you can create so many spreads. You can just be, there are no rules. So if you're new to tarot, you can be super creative. You can create your own 3-card spreads. Sometimes I'm just going to do one of the spreads that I just showed you and be like, okay, what's the vibe and the focus and the advice for today? And sometimes I just feel inspired to dive deeper. So I'm going to cover the cards. So I have my 3 cards, vibe, focus, advice, and I'm going to cover them again with 3 cards. So then I'm going to have 2 cards for the vibe of the day, 2 cards for the focus, and 2 cards for the vibe. 2 cards for the advice. And I will do that up to 2 times. Like, I never cover the cards more than twice because of the rule of 3. So, and I can do that on bigger spreads as well, but we're just going to stick to 3-card spreads today. You can always cover your cards and get more information, so especially if you're doing a spread that is very important to you and you're getting the pro and the con for a choice that you're trying to make. So you have option 1, pro con, option 2, pro con, and you want to know a little bit more because it's really important. You can cover your cards up to 2 times without exhausting your deck and without trying to mess with the answer. Covering your cards is never to get a different answer. It's not, oh shit, I got the 10 of Swords, I'm going to cover it up. It's, oh, I got the 10 of Swords, please tell me more so that I can really understand this message and be clear about it. That's the point of covering your cards. Your 3-card spread can easily turn into a 9-card spread and go really super deep. And you can do that for all of the topics that we just mentioned. You can do that for all of the different layouts that we just talked about, and just really dive super deep. And you can make a full tarot session out of it. So that was my spiel on the 3-card spreads, and I hope this was helpful to you. And I'm actually gonna share a blog post that goes with that as well, with pictures and a little bit more details. And so come see me at tarotparlor.com if you want. I have more spread tutorials over there, sessions you can book with me, all that good stuff. And if you just found that video helpful, do like it, subscribe, dance around it. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this was helpful,